I hear him say that he's going to move that table. I hear him say that he's going to move that table. I hear him say that he's going to move that table. I hear him say that he's going to move that table. I hear him say that he's going to move that table. hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel. I hear him say that he's a media channel.
May I take this opportunity to welcome you to Royal Holloway. The ceremony is being filmed. The edited video will be available to download in February 2023. Please ensure that all mobile phones, pagers, digital watches are turned off. In the unlikely event of an emergency, and should we need to evacuate the building, guests should leave by the nearest exit. Guests requiring assistance will be escorted. Once you've left the venue, please follow directions of the stewards who will guide you to the nearest assembly point. The ceremony will commence shortly. We ask that you do not leave the venue once the ceremony has begun. Please be upstanding for the arrival of the Principal's procession.
Please take your seats. Distinguished guests, parents and friends, on behalf of the College, I'm delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It's wonderful to see so many gathered here for this unique occasion. We welcome those of you who are visiting for the first time, as well as those returning to a place that has become familiar. To you all, we extend a very warm welcome. We hope you enjoy this ceremony and have a memorable and happy day. During this morning's ceremony, graduates from the School of Life Sciences and the Environment will be presented to the Principal, Professor Julie Sanders. These graduates will be awarded a postgraduate diploma and have studied at postgraduate level for at least 1 year in an area of professional or occupational theory and practice at a high level. Please remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. The order of the presentation is set out in the graduation programme. I call upon the Executive Dean of the School of Life Sciences and the Environment, Professor Klaus Dodds.
Principal. Today we recognise and celebrate the achievements of our students who have followed postgraduate programmes with departments in the School of Life Sciences and the Environment. Biological sciences, earth sciences, geography and psychology have consistently been ranked among the top departments in the UK for a number of years, combining research excellence, inspirational teaching programmes and collaborations with a myriad of partners beyond the university. Postgraduate students, whose achievements we celebrate today, are one of the main reasons why these departments are ranked so highly. Their studies encapsulate the diversity and vitality of our school, focusing on, amongst other things, societal well-being, transforming energy sources, mental health, gene therapy, industrial biotech, pollination ecology, climate and environmental change, global development and geopolitics, sustainability, and the relations between place and identity. The doctorate in clinical psychology produces professionals who will contribute to the treatment of mental health problems in the world around us. They are all graduate, equipped with the knowledge and skills not only to study the world, but also leave us with a determination to make it better. We look forward to hearing about their achievements as they embark in the next stages of their professional lives. It is now with great pleasure that we move to the presentation of the graduands. Thank you.
I call upon the Director of Clinical Psychology, Professor Helen Pote.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Psychology for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Cognitive Behavioural Therapy. Robin Ackerman. Tamina Akther. Nadia Al-Jamali. Charlotte Allard. Gemma Bagg. Manraj Singh Baring. Jaspal Bahu. Rebecca Osei Bonsu. Julia Kovazi. Nicola Chappelle. Penelope Chu. Hannah Clark. Anna Daniel. Olivia Deary. Charlotte Deering. Stefan Eason. Michelle Garner. Karen Gaskell. Vanya Gonclaves. Samuel Herbert. Alison Homer. Sarah Hughes. Gurjot Hundal. Chanel Higgins. We will now have a short musical interlude before continuing with the presentation of graduands.
Our choral scholars will now perform Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Have yourselves a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Yes, out of sight. Have yourselves a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again
We will now continue with the presentation of the graduates. I once again call upon the Director of Clinical Psychology, Professor Helen Pote.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Psychology for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Cognitive Behavioural Therapy. Sharon Johnson. Sitara Kaur. Fahimina Kanom. Barinda Lely. Emma Muscroft. Kate Purdy. Faye Kasim. Kaithra Raja. Daniel Rodriguez. Aisha Sajid. Hayley Scott. Danielle Springer. Myre Awild. Jessica Steele. Remy Samal. Christina Skinner. Emily Vine. Bethany Wellard. Simran Singh. Stephanie Williams. Jessica Willis. Chiyu Chang. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Psychology.
That concludes the presentation of graduands at this ceremony. I call upon the Principal to make a closing address.
graduates, guests, friends, it is truly wonderful to be sharing this graduation ceremony with you and celebrating the fantastic achievements of the graduating class of 2022. Graduation marks the end of your current studies and allows an all too brief but special time to reflect and to celebrate with fellow graduates, with colleagues, with family, friends and carers, and to begin the transition into the next stage of life. A crossing of a threshold, both physical and emotional, has taken place here today, and I hope the ceremony has been moving and meaningful for all these reasons, if moving for others in other ways. In getting to this point, many of you have been supported by the parents, guardians, families, and friends who are with us. So to everyone joining us today, in person or online, you are all welcomed into the remarkable Royal Holloway global community of learning and discovery. And that community stretches from this beautiful Egham campus to our central London sites to over 120 countries represented by our vibrant, inspirational, international student community. I am sure that all of you, our guests, are as proud of our graduate success as you graduates are grateful to them for the support and encouragement they've given you. So thank you, supporters, for the difference that you've made, and please be proud of your contribution today. And to the graduates who I hope are watching this on the screen behind us, all of us here today very much hope that your new degree will lead you on a career and a life path that is both enjoyable and rewarding. But we also know that you carry within you the spirit of Royal Holloway, and that's all about making a positive contribution in the world, as you've already heard from our Executive Dean. Many of you in programmes of study are actively engaged with global challenges and questions and issues viewed through the lens of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So whether in projects you've been thinking about energy transition or climate work, issues of justice and education, of health and well-being, of inequalities, or the power of performance to communicate in complex times. And psychology, of course, as a discipline, stretches across and informs so many vital areas of that work. We know that you will use the superpower that is your degree to give back and to make a difference. And we here at Royal Holloway will be walking alongside you every step of the way. In joining Royal Holloway myself recently, I found it immensely moving to feel the commitment of students and colleagues alike to the power of education and research to do good in the world, and the importance for us as a community of being a university of global social purpose. So I am going to just share briefly, as I am with each ceremony this week, the story of Charles Shaw. And Charles Shaw was a potter, and he was born in Staffordshire in 1832, so just a few decades before Bedford College came into being and before Royal Holloway came into being. As a working class man of very limited means, he nevertheless prized the power of literacy and education in his life. And in his later years, he set up a small study in his room. It measured, according to his diary, just 3 feet by 4, so that's just under a metre by just over a metre. And he fixed this up, as scholar Andrew Murphy has described, with an iron stove, a small desk, and 2 small bookshelves. I don't know what a university atmosphere is, he wrote, but I have dreamt of it. And I know when I enter this little room at night, I am in another world. And for all the challenges of recent years, and I know they have been many, and class of 2022, you have lived through them with grace under pressure. It is Charles Shaw's dream of a university education and atmosphere that you now hold in your hands in the shape of that symbolic scroll that you received today, and the possibility of that which you now carry out into the world. So as we move towards this conclusion of this formal part of today's ceremony, and you get the important chance to spend time with the tutors, the lecturers, the fellow students who've been part of your journey to this point, Let me once again reflect on your tremendous achievement and to thank all of my colleagues here, academics and professional services, who've contributed to and shared in that achievement. Those degree certificates are testament to hard work, to intellectual capacity and to perseverance. But as you ready yourselves, graduates, to leave this beautiful, special place today, those certificates and all they represent are statements of your potential, but also, as I know you know all too well, your responsibility in the world. So while celebrating what has been achieved, I hope each of you can also find time to reflect on what you are yet to achieve. The past is a vital ingredient in making all of us the people we are, but it's what we do next that defines us, and that is the crucial part of Royal Holloway's future story. So many of you have already started full-time employment, others are undertaking voluntary or humanitarian work, some taking a much-needed break, others time to think, some travelling to exciting new places, some continuing academic study. Whatever those next steps, we here at Royal Holloway wish you light, luck and love in your lives, and we know you will make us proud. So make the world beautiful, because we know you can. So go, graduates, go be phenomenal, go be amazing, be kind, be productive, make a contribution to society and make a difference in the world. Thank you for being part of Royal Holloway's story today, tomorrow and into the future. You really are our greatest achievement and we are so very, very proud of you. Thank you.
That concludes this morning's ceremony. Please could you remain in your seats until after the recession has departed. When you leave the venue, you'll be directed to Founders Dining Hall for our reception. I would again like to extend my thanks to you all for attending this very special day. Would you now please stand for the recession?